Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing our little series on my second account that I've been doing on Quasar. Um, so if you guys don't know, I made a couple videos on Quasar since I just got her on my second account. And I'll just be doing a mini series of like what you can do with her as a beginner or as an intermediate player. Her build is not optimal. I mean, she's not like the best build, she's not the best character, but you know, even with that, she can do Shadowland, she can do World Boss, and today we're going to take her in normal mode for Alliance Battle, and we'll see how fast she can do it. In the last videos, I didn't really show you guys a rotation, and I can tell you can kind of button smash, and to me that's good. The fact that you don't have to follow a specific rotation so that a character can even be viable. Like take away Cable's 5th skill, take away Jean Grey's 4th skill, and there's just a lot of things like in the game where like it's so fixed, right? You have to do like the specific rotation or else the guy will die. The same thing with Sharon Rogers. You take away her 3rd skill, like what? She's not gonna survive many game modes, so I think that the flexibility of being able to just casually play the game without worrying about your rotation is a good thing actually for make the game more accessible for casual players, just fans of the Marvel comic book series, having a balanced game with more balanced characters, people that love Ghost Rider, people that love Red Skull, and Doctor Octopus, Spydoc, just having like the accessibility to just choose who you want to rank up and not always rank up the characters that Netmarble says, okay, these guys are going to be OP and these guys are going to be the meta, and it's just different. It's a different type of mentality. It's like you're not playing to be competitive, you're not trying to be a super competitive player, and you just want to play that game casually. And I think that a lot of players have been complaining about that. Character balancing is part of that. It's part of like not being able to just jump in the game and have fun. You have to follow a certain set of rules. You have to get Cable, you have to get Apocalypse, you have to get these ultimates just to have fun in the game, and that's where a lot of the complaints come from. Just the fact that you just can't jump into this game and have fun because it's just not well balanced. And yeah, so I definitely think Netmarble is kind of in a funk. We haven't gotten a really good update. I think the last update was a glimmer of hope. They did 2 good uniforms with Satana's uniform and Falcon's uniform. That if Netmarble is going to keep doing that regularly, eventually, yeah, those bad characters, are going to start being more viable for Shadowland and more playable. If your favorite character is Hulkling and you want to be able to clear a lot of things with him at the beginning, you won't be able to because you'll probably have to spend a lot of time building him just so he can clear Shadowland and stuff. So yeah, so I think the community is starting to pick up on that, pick up on the balancing of the game and just being able to play the game casually without having to worry about Nova wrecking you in timeline battle all the time, or having Adam Warlock wreck you because his offense is through the charts. Have all these ultimates that kind of all came in one update and made a big power creep on the game. And now these veterans that have been playing for 2 years are like they feel cheated. They feel like they've been dumpstered by these new players that just buy all the new characters and like, haha, I'm better than you in 2 seconds. It's like, well, where's the reward for being a veteran in the game? If you're a veteran of the game, you should be better than the other guys. It shouldn't be based on just buying a character and being like, okay, I'm the best now. You know, it should be mechanics, a little bit of mechanics, and that's fine. I'm not saying, you know, button smash your way to victory all the time is good, but you know, it should be based on some skill, some level of skill, and then also, you know, how much time you put into the game, you know, into your characters. Like if you love, you know, the Red Skull uniform and you put a lot of time into him, then you should be rewarded, you know, with the fact that you can clear maybe Thanos Infinity, maybe you can clear Shadowland, maybe you can clear, you know, 430 of Shadowland. You know, you should be rewarded if you're ready to put all that time in your favorite character. You should get some kind of reward at the end of the day, and you know, that's your investment. You know, you chose to build up this character, and you know, if Netmarble keeps going in the direction that they're going right now, then that's not going to happen. You know, all the only characters that are going to be relevant are the latest ones. Everybody else is going to be like, okay, you're just not that relevant in the game anymore. And every time we see, you know, the newest guy on a timeline battle or any conquest battle, you're like, oh, well, I guess I just lost, you know, I don't even need to play the game, I don't even need to look, I already know I'm going to lose this battle. So, and that's just, you know, that's just depending on what direction you want your game to be, you know, and that's Netmarble's choice to do that. Whether they want to be super competitive and they want all their community to constantly keep updating their roster with the latest guys, and you know, give that incentive to people that pay. I get that, but then you forget those veterans that, you know, maybe they don't pay, but they grind the game and they've been there for 2 years since the start of the game. And you know, how do they feel when, you know, that new guy just pays, you know, $100 on the game, and he's like, okay, now I guess I'll be rank 1 in timeline. So you know, it's a balance, and it's whether or not Netmarble is ready to go on that direction, right? If Netmarble is not interested in that direction and helping their veterans and rewarding, you know, people that are loyal to the game, and they just want to, you know, reward the guys that pay, then that's their decision, right? And you know, we'll see if it becomes like Contest of Champions. You know, a lot of people say that game's, you know, just pay to win, and we'll see if it does become like that. And you know, I think that certain characters, you know, if you invest, you know, just a little bit, like Quasar, you don't even need to invest. I didn't pay $0 on this account, and you know, you can get her. So I think that we'll see in the upcoming year if Netmarble really wants to go in that direction or go in the full competitive direction, and you know, pay to win. And you know, I've been playing DC Unchained, and that game is like, just casually jump in and play. You know, they give you so many rewards to the guides, and just doing the guide quest. You know, they kind of have the same concept with the challenges, but the rewards are so much more rewarding. Like they, you know, like they just give you so much that you can, you know, progress fast. And you can just jump in with your favorite character and have fun in story mode with your friends, inviting people to story mode co-op, and you know, it's just a different experience, right? There's some games, you know, you want to touch that competitive side of you, and there's some games you just want to play casually with your friends. You know, you don't want to have to grind 6 months just to be able to play with your friends, you know. Maybe you just want to jump in and play a MOBA, or you just want to jump in and play a PUBG game. I mean, there's just different types of games, and I think for a short while, you know, Marvel Future Fight was kind of that. You know, you could kind of just jump in and have fun with your friends. Not like in terms of game modes, but you know, you could compare your characters, and you know, you could have fun, just you know, being in an alliance and working together, you know, learning the game together and grinding the game together. I think that's kind of the thing that got a lot of players into this game, because the community and the fact that you could discover so many things with other people about the game and just learning the game and progressing. And we'll see if that progression is no longer existent because, you know, new characters, you pay $100 and you're number one now. So we will see if that's what Marvel chooses to do in 2018. And you know, I'll be playing DC Unchained on the side, and you know, I know that game is, you know, you don't need to pay anything. They give you so many crystals just from the quest, and you know, you can't get your favorite characters to maximum level, maximum rank, and you know, just have fun with it. So, you know, it depends what, if you're a more competitive nature, then yeah, you're gonna spend a lot of money and you're gonna get all these characters and, you know, get all these uniforms, the mythic, and you know, that's up to you guys to choose, right? Whether or not you're ready to invest that much into a game, and or else you just want to play with, you know, your favorite character and just play casual. So that'll do it for this video. I know I went on a little bit of a rant, but I think like this is kind of where we're at with the game. A lot of veterans have left the game. A lot of veterans have slowed down on playing the certain game modes, and you know, they're just not taking the game that seriously anymore. And I get it, you know. It's like, why would you play this game if you're a veteran 2 years in and you're seeing all your progress basically mean nothing? You know, you have 100 tier 2s and it doesn't mean anything, right? Doesn't matter if you have Hulkling tier 2, or, you know, it doesn't matter if you have Red Skull tier 2. None of that really is relevant. There's no rewards for having those guys tier 2. There's no rewards for having, you know, 121 characters, 130 characters to 6 stars. Because really what all that matters is the top 30 characters, the top 40 characters. That's all that matters, right? So yeah, leave your comment down below. I want your opinions, you know, on this subject. I think I'm just gathering a lot of the information from my friends and from other people's friends. And yeah, I mean, me too, on my main account, kind of feeling that way. Like, you know, I have all these tier 2s, I have all these 6 stars, but I only play with 20 of them. So comment down below what you guys think. And yeah, if you like this mini series that's more casual, and you know, I'll be uploading more of these casual gameplay, you know, casual builds, casual characters that, you know, maybe they're not getting the spotlight that they deserve, right? So yeah, so I'll be uploading more videos. Hope you stay tuned, and I'll do it for this one. So see y'all on the next one.